Today we are doing some red grape juice. Okay, whilst we continue with our reading, it's bedtime. I normally wear a certain scarf to wear. I go like this, normal, Lego stuff, right? Okay, so let's continue. So we are on setting, okay? So, which is, I think, page 11. So setting is an art. There is a common misconception about us that we are only proponents of folks wearing wash and goes. I mean, they're talking about themselves. Now, although we do believe that a wash and go is the easiest and least time consuming style that can be done, we recognize that they may not be everyone's bag. That's true, you know. It looks like those who already liked wash and goes were quite comfortable with the kind of, you know, styling that came with all of this like detox thing, because they weren't really doing any, you know, twist out or, you know, any other styles. Meanwhile, you can do all of those styles actually. So what is a set and how does it apply to natural hair? A set is just the physical transformation of the hair from wet to dry. It refers to the application of a tool to the hair. The tool is like the product, okay? So of a tool to the hair or manipulation technique to create an artificial pattern or texture, or the use of a holding product to enhance the natural curl or coil or kink pattern of the hair. We think that everyone should set their hair how they see fit for their personal aesthetic and lifestyle. Okay, so this is not really related to this. It's kind of related. Let me see it. People were like, we are chasing curls because you're wearing wash and goes. But you know, actually setting a wash and go is setting your natural curls. Doing twist outs, braid outs, perm rosette, you are creating a curl pattern. And that is more like chasing curls. But I mean, it's just a way of setting your hair, which, you know, it's okay. So you can see that it was stated here that manipulation technique to create an artificial pattern. So the pattern that you get from a twist out, the pattern that you get from a braid out, it's not a natural pattern, it's an artificial pattern. That's not how your curl pattern is. Your real curl pattern is actually one that you get from a wash and go. You get it, yeah. So styling your set. The set can be your end result, or it can be the setup for even greater styling purposes. So after you set your wash and go, you don't really have to just leave it like that. I mean, you set it, now you can kind of, you know, pin some up, you know, do some double bands and all of that. People kind of do that when their style is getting older and all, yeah. Crafting texture for bands, tuck and roll, chignons, and other pin-up styles is a great way to step out of a natural hairstyling rut. So, yeah, I mean, but I don't know if I'm going to do a whole twist out and tuck and roll it. Maybe I'm just too basic. Maybe I should try that. You know, you don't have to be a styling expert. Grab your hairpins, bobby pins, and elastics, and just have fun placing your hair in different proportions around your head. But before we get into setting the hair, these are the 6 pillars that we keep in mind when approaching a client's hair. Aren't you interested? Okay, so the first one is application, which is the action of putting something on a surface. Okay. So, application of a product. Before I even read it, I feel like the way I used to apply products before is kind of different. Or I don't know, but I feel like now I'm more conscious of what I do to my hair. So I don't know, but it looks like sometimes you see on Instagram like people will pour the product on their hair before they actually work it into their hair, and they have loads of conditioner on their hair and all of that. I mean, I believe I've done that before, yeah. Or just picking the product and just putting it directly on my hair without emulsifying it. I may have emulsified but not knowing exactly what I was doing. I mean, but anyways, let's continue. Applying styling products is an art all to itself. How we apply can make or break the finished product before we even get to styling the hair. How does application of the, okay, I get it. Many of us have been taught to apply products by putting some in our hands, placing our hands at our root and trying to work the product down our strands. But we may have a better way to get these high quality products in our hair. I mean, it's true, because I believe I've done a YouTube video. I have seen a YouTube video that would say apply products to your roots and work it down the shaft of your hair. I mean, it was kind of like a normal thing that people would say in YouTube videos, you know. So for wash and goes, we use these steps. Number one, they take a palmful of botanical gel. Wait, what? Palmful, my UFD, curly palmful. Like a palm. Okay. Take a palmful of botanical gel, emulsify, and apply from the ends to the mid strands of completely soaking wet hair. Number two, grab another palmful of gel. Maybe they're not talking about my curly magic, so grab another palmful of gel, emulsify, and apply to the mid strands through the ends of the hair. Grab another palmful of gel, emulsify, and add from the root to the mid strands of the hair. Number four, add water. We usually just dip the head back into the shower stream for 3 to 5 seconds, as many times as needed, which leads us to the second point, which is saturation. So application, then you saturate it. Okay, but before we go into the saturation, palmful, maybe I'm not getting it right, but literally I just know that palmful, and they're taking like 3 palmfuls in total. So the first one goes from the ends to the mid strands, up to the mid strands, and then the second one apply from the mid strands through the ends of the hair, and then another one from the roots to the mid strands of the hair. So you are, you know, you're applying it step by step, kind of. Oh, okay. But the palmful thing, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And then you do the water thing. You know, the one main problem that I have is getting my product to water ratio right. So yeah, I will have to master that. So saturation, the state or process that occurs when no more of something can be absorbed, combined with, or added. Now, we aren't saying that the product is absorbing the styler. Normally, when we apply product and we don't see the product on our hair, we go like, it's been absorbed. I mean, that's how I also understand it though. But okay, that's not what we wanted to do. But we want to add enough product and water to the hair to where it has a thorough coating layer. We don't want to see or feel areas that look like they are devoid of product, or areas that have globs of product sitting on them. It will take practice to know what this point is for your individual hair. If you feel you have too much product, add water. If you feel you have too much water or feel like your hair has no product, add more product. We often need more product than we think. So saturation is just making sure that every part of your hair has it. Sometimes those with very thick hair, you realize that after applying everything, when they kind of lift the hair, you see some parts are still, like some parts still don't have, you know, product on them. So I can get this. I mean, making sure your hair is saturated is really, really important. Okay, so distribution, the way in which something is spread over an area. So once you have the product applied and the hair is saturated with product, getting the product distributed through the hair evenly and fully. So no curl should be untouched by product. Squish, rake, squeeze that product into the hair, no matter the styling technique you're about to perform. Now pay special attention to the areas that are hard for you to reach, like the crown and the middle back of your hair. Pat and swipe products onto the roots, taking your time to intentionally distribute the product prior to starting the setting process will be instrumental in your success. Okay, so after you put the product, you apply the product to make sure your hair is saturated. Then now you start to, you know, work it in. So I think the working it in is, I mean, how I understand working it in is what you're saying is the distribution. So you make sure that, you know, everywhere is okay. And I learned this thing from when I joined See Some Curls. Like, they would actually take some product to emulsify and swipe it on the roots to make sure that your roots are not puffy and all of that, which is very, very important. I remember that I used to not apply products to my roots. I don't know whether I was magically expecting the products to travel to my roots or what. I don't know, but yeah. So we've applied, saturated, and distributed, and yeah, how well you distribute it is going to help you in your actual, you know, technique and all of that. I have a picture of it, but actually getting to do it right is kind of a problem, because, you know, I haven't just joined See Some Curls. I joined another course, which is from Yes Hair Studios, the stylist who gave me the bump cut, and her class is, ooh, girl. And it has a Facebook community that is so transparent. Like, you know, people share videos of their hair, how it is going. Like, it's just so cool. Like, anyways. So, technique, tension, and smoothing. That's the next thing we are going to do after the distribution. So, a whole host of style woes can be attributed to styling technique. Right. Okay, not enough tension while twisting. Not enough smoothing while styling a wash and go. Not allowing a style to fully dry and cure before taking down the set. Not having the proper styling skills to execute the look you're looking for. Okay, so I'm not the best at twist out or braid out, or, you know, but sometimes I mean, it's cool. It's cool that maybe we just don't know how to do it, because I know that I may have done a twist out that wasn't popping, and then I came to the internet and I was like, okay, see this popping twist out, I'm going to do a one-on-one class on how to do a twist out. Like, honey, get there, okay? Get there. I feel like some people are just not, this is like a general thing, not just about hair, but some people haven't done enough work to start teaching people. That's exactly, it's a hard thing. It goes to me, it goes to everybody. Before you say that you want to teach someone how to do something, make sure that you have done enough work to be able to teach somebody. That's exactly it. Okay, so some people do a twist out and let it, you know, I remember I would do a twist out and let it air dry. But now I see that when I do my twist, it's under the dryer, let it sit, like, it dries quick. I don't have to keep my hair moist or anything before. There's this popular YouTuber that, you know, has a very thick hair. She's actually a favorite YouTuber of mine. Oh, forgotten her name. Okay, so she calls her crews the Beauty Gang. You know, I love her. I love her so much. I love her feminine talks and all of that, and I love her channel with her boyfriend. I don't know what, a fiancé. Yeah, with Josh. Yes, Josh and Issy. Yes, yes. Okay, so she has very thick hair, okay, but when she does a wash and go, she doesn't like to sit under the dryer. It's not like air drying is bad, but the whole thing about letting your hair sit in the wet state for that long, her hair took like 3 days to dry. I was like, yo, I can't. My hair is not very thick, but I don't think I can do that, you know. Okay, so it's all very important, you know. Let the twist out, like, cure. I don't know what cure, I mean, okay. So all of us have experienced this at some point in our natural hair journey. Very good. Full admission, I, which is Elise, was a whole natural hairstylist known in Chicago for my twisted updos and silk presses when I started doing wash and goes in 2011 on my neck length natural hair. It took me 4+ months to master the style, even with every professional and consumer styling product at my disposal. We must be able to see ourselves as beginners, very true, and accept that it may take practice and assistance to become highly proficient in one or two signature styles. It's unrealistic to expect perfection of ourselves or our hair as we are learning, unlearning, or relearning what it means to care and style for our natural hair. Today I was chatting with my stylist, and then she was like, her whole opinion and philosophy about hair has changed. So she doesn't mind styling her hair frequently. Like, it got me thinking, like, okay, we should even stop seeing washing hair as a chore, you know, like something difficult. We don't see going to shower as a chore, but we see washing our hair as a chore. I mean, yeah. And I always humbly say that I'm a beginner, even though I've been doing wash and goes for a long time. And I mean, the last time I did a wash and go, it failed, and I was like, I did a wash and go and it failed, yo. Okay, but I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. I mean, you want to have shrinkage. We want you to leave with one last mindset message that shrinkage is a good thing. Remember, landline telephones, rotary or dial, chances are you or your mama had an Illinois bell. I can relate. Phone mounted on the kitchen wall and or sitting in the living room. It had a perfectly coily curly cord. Okay, I can relate. That could stretch the entire room, and then some while you were talking on the phone. Yeah. As soon as you hung up, that cord snapped right back into its tightly compacted coil. Over time, and with a lot of manipulation, that coil will start to turn or twist on itself, getting distorted and stretched out. I'm going to tell on my younger self that I may have destroyed a telephone cord or two trying to see how much I could elongate it. Our curls act just like that telephone cord. The more we stretch them out, manipulate, pull, and tug on them, the more we are setting up our curls for mechanical damage. This is really serious, okay? This is really serious because, I mean, I see people on the internet that love to wear their hair stretched, but would want to switch back. You know, they would want to try a wash and go once in a while. I don't know how that's really going to work, you know, because, you know, constantly stretching it out because you want stretched hair, because you want to avoid single strand knots, you want to some things are just part of you having curly hair, like frizz, like shrinkage, like it's all part of it. So we should just allow our hair to be comfortable, which is being in its coily state. Okay, so yeah, you realize that getting it back, there is this amazing content creator that, you know, she was just used to stretching her hair out, and then when she started to doing wash and goes and doing, like, let me say, curly hairstyles, it was an issue. But because now she's like consistently doing it and her hair is doing so amazing, I'm so happy for her. I mean, it's just beautiful. So yeah, that I would say that was mechanical damage that she caused to her hair. We hear the word elongation so often from our salon clients and our digital friends. It feels like there's a constant quest to pull our curls from where they live to show off length. I do that, I stretch my wash and goes. Losing a tighter curl pattern or add volume to a hairstyle. There are even products marketed directly to us tight curl folks that promise to elongate the hair that we buy en masse. I think Aunt Jackie's has something like that. Okay, one of our hair's essential elements is elasticity, the hair's ability to stretch and return to its original length without breaking. If you don't know the hair's essential elements, I have a whole video on it, so you can check out my channel and see the essential elements of your hair, aka your hair budget. Okay, often in the salon we see the desire for all the time curl elongation result in breaking spots, altered curl diameter, increased porosity, and difficulty maintaining a lasting hairstyle. Okay. We get it. We all want dope hair, and there are a few tools and techniques we use in the salon to achieve a bit of elongation during styling in a curl safe manner so we can have our cake and eat it too. Okay, let's see. The first one is tweaking your technique. Elongation happens in the setting process. Okay, I want to pay attention here. Taking our time and working in an orderly manner to create definition from roots to ends for a wash and go. This means using enough product and water in combination, working in smaller section, and using 1 to 2 water-based or water-soluble gel stylists only. Okay, so water elongates our curls. So okay, we go deeper into how we do this in See Some Curls. Of course, I saw Aisha do it, our visual resource library. For twist outs, we do a combination of flat twist at the roots and double twist. For the end, smoothing the hair through the twisting process. We also ensure the amount of hair in each twist corresponds to the end results we are seeking. Looks like they are very careful, like they know exactly what they're doing. Like, okay. For all sets, we dry under a hood dryer, not a soft bonnet, which locks the set in place, not allowing it to shrink like air drying does. For your information, dryer heat is indirect heat and not damaging to the hair. Yeah, people still think that sitting under the dryer will damage your hair. I mean, I get that. And here in Ghana, okay, when you visit a salon with your natural hair, they can do a roller set, not like a roller set like our usual perm set to create a curl, but to stretch out your hair, because they don't have time to go in with a blow dryer, pulling and pulling your hair. They do like the regular brush set, and then you sit under the dryer, and then you come out, and they are trying to comb through just like relaxed hair, So doing that for a long time, it kind of damages your hair. Okay, I don't know, but my sister does it, and her hair doesn't just curl up anymore. Allow the hair to fully dry prior to take down and or fluffing. Think of any natural hair style like a roller set. You wouldn't imagine getting out from under the dryer and taking the roller set without it being bone dry. Okay, set up for a style feel, right? Yeah, of course. So peep your product. Are you using the appropriate styler correctly to achieve the style you're going out for? Despite the marketing hype behind elongating stylers, what really matters is how you use them. Most quality stylers with hold are going to help you create a great set. They essentially encapsulate the hair to keep it in good place until the holding element breaks down and it is time to restyle. For wash and goes, we would use botanical gels on wet hair, getting full saturation and distribution with product. For twist or braid or bantu knot outs, we use either a twisting cream or a styling foam with medium to strong hold on wet hair. The end of the road. So now that the hashtag 30-day hair detox is over, some of you may be wondering what's next for your hair. So you have a few options. We have a few options. Return to how you were caring for your hair before starting the hashtag 30-day hair detox. If there were products you put to the side that you miss using on your hair, or methods that you feel serve you better, now is the time to reincorporate them. If this is our end point, thank you for taking the time to listen to us, to experience our contribution to natural hair, and to have fun with our beauty. So the thing is, when you actually go through the 30-day hair detox thing, I mean, personally, I realized I liked my hair better, and that is why I continue to do it right afterwards. But just like you're saying, after the 30 days, if you feel like you need to go back to using some, stuff you used to use, like eco styler and all of that, there's always a place for a styler. Exactly. Don't be surprised if you see me using eco styler here, because I'll be using it for great reasons. Make what you've been doing the last 30 days a habit and explore on your own. I like how they're making this so flexible. The tension about the whole 30-day detox, it's kind of going down right here. you have some of the tools and have seen your hair do a new thing. Keep going. We are always here with See Some Curls if you need help. That's so sweet. Go all in on your journey with See Some Curls. See Some Curls is a visual resource library for natural, curated by us, 2 licensed curl artists for you, the natural who wants to make this hair cute and simple. We make it easy to access accurate natural hair care knowledge on cleansing, conditioning, styling, cutting, coloring, and products that is salon tested on hundreds of real life clients across the country and thousands of digital clients around the world. The library includes always accessible full-length consumer-friendly cosmetology classes, pre-recorded in salon demonstrations of wash and go services, archives of previous live. I mean, they are talking about See Some Curls. Go to their page, sign up for See Some Curls. Membership is $45 for 30-day access, and you can get 90-day access for $105. So yeah, they have love, peace, and no hair grease. I like that. Oh my god, they are so hilarious. Like, they are funny, but people kind of mistaken it for something else. I mean, I felt the same way when I started watching them, but then I was like, okay, I get the vibe, you know, I get the vibe. So they have this disclaimers that, I mean, if you're a beauty, lifestyle, or natural hair blogger or vlogger or other independent voice who wants to use excerpts of our writing, you have to do these 3 things. I mean, you need to respect the work that they have done. You get it? So if you use anything that, you know, you need to cite them. Link back to Black Girl Curl Magic, blackcurlmagic.com, and tag them on social media, you know, all of that. We all know what you're supposed to do. And yeah, that is the end of the book, and I've learned a lot. I mean, do you reread your book after you've read it the first time? I do. So I'll definitely be going back to, you know, learning, you know, getting some vocabulary, because I'm really learning my I'm trying to place my vocabulary right when it comes to hair care. I need to unlearn and relearn some things. I mean, I came to social media, or I came to YouTube, and you hear some things that YouTubers say. I picked them up and I started using those same words, and now you have to, you know, put some things right, moisturizing your hair, hydrating your hair. This product is very moisturizing. Get a protective style that keeps your hair moisturized. Like, if you understand the word moisturize, you won't even make that statement at all. You get it? So yeah, so the whole thing is, I'm trying to pick up my vocabularies all over again, and I hope that I can influence everybody that would want to learn, just like I was influenced when I came to YouTube. So I mean, yeah, so that's one of my, you know, things that I want to do now, fix my vocabulary when it comes to hair care, and then yeah, we'll see what we do. I actually enjoyed this free mini guide. It actually has a lot for it to be free. Actually, I appreciate it. And yeah, so have you gotten your new Wash Your Damn Hair book? Yeah, I haven't yet, but I'll get it. That's $75. And that's too much for an ebook. Anyways guys, so I will see you all in my next video. Thank you guys for watching this, and bye.